As the sun's presence dwindles, the fading light and heat is sensed throughout the landscape, and deciduous trees respond with acceptance. The autumn season begins, and we're once again reminded of life's ever-progressing cycles of change, and perhaps also reminded to look a little closer at the cycles of change in our own lives. After all, the only certainty any of us really do have in this life is that things will change, as that is indeed the nature of existence. So if we are to resist change, then it would certainly appear that in doing so, we would of course be resisting life itself. If we choose it to be the reality of the impermanence of life and the temporary nature of everything around us, can serve as beautiful motivation to savour and enjoy the present. When we observe trees during this season, we see beauty. Yet when we delve deeper beyond the surface, an even more beautiful story emerges. Rather than be at the mercy of their circumstances, trees know how to work with change for their benefit. Trees eloquently show us that whilst we can't always predict what life will bring us, we can choose how we respond to and approach changes. What if we started asking ourselves, how did this happen for me? Rather than, why did this happen to me? Trees know that in order to attain new growth, they must first let go of the old. After all, how can we receive anything new if our hands are already full? We must make room for new growth by letting go of what is no longer serving us or out of alignment with our desires. What ways of being must be allowed to fall away for you to embrace the deeper yearnings of your heart? And of course, in truth, nothing is ever really lost or given up. It is simply transformed into new life, as the tree's old leaves become the compost for which to nourish the seeds of new life and growth. How can we use the wisdom from our past experiences as the nutrients for what we wish to cultivate in our lives? Trees don't just let go of all their leaves at once. They each patiently allow their own individual process to gradually unfold. This results in the breathtaking visual beauty of a forest during the autumn season that we all know and love so much. Although trees may well look extremely vulnerable and exposed during winter, the truth is, this is how they thrive through these cycles of change. By preventing uproot in windier months and conserving vital resources and energy. Autumn may appear to look like a period of loss, but it really is a season that offers an opportunity to find the courage to let go and be vulnerable in order to create the much needed space required for the new to enter. So, to embrace change is to bravely let go of the past and trust in the ever-unfolding process of the present. And remember, the tree's letting go process also benefits the whole community in which they reside, as they thrive not by operating as individuals, but as one part of a whole, supportive living system. And of course, we're a part of that too. So how might the positive changes we make benefit others? With each passing year, the trees grow stronger and wiser, and gently beckon us to explore and uncover their ever-enlightening wisdom and insights. So, this autumn season nature practice utilises the invaluable wisdom of trees to assist you in your own releasing process. Choose a local location where there are some deciduous trees present, somewhere that is easily accessible to you. Come to the practice with something you wish to let go of. What are you fully committed to releasing yourself from this autumn? When you arrive, pause, feel the air on your skin, and take a deep breath in, noticing the fragrance of autumn. Hold your breath and notice what it feels like to hold on. Then breathe out with a long, slow exhale, noticing how it feels to let go. Do this a few more times, really noticing how good it feels to let go. Noticing how life is much like your breath, cyclic, not linear. Then begin to walk slowly, expanding your awareness, sensing your environment. What do you see and hear that signals to you not only that it is autumn, but how far into the season it is? What species are leaving? And what species are making an appearance? Sense into the energy of your surroundings. What does autumn feel like? And how do you feel in this autumn landscape? Observe the trees as you walk. How are the different species responding to the changing conditions? Which ones are leading the way? And how do they benefit from taking a gradual approach to change? And what else are you noticing about autumn that you haven't noticed before? Continue observing each tree that comes into your awareness until you feel drawn to a tree you can adopt for the autumn season. Connect and get to know your tree. See, hear, smell and feel your way around. What makes this tree unique? How far into the shedding process is it? How many years of wisdom might it have? What can this tree teach you about letting go? Who supports the tree? Who benefits from it? Who calls this tree home? Become curious about your reasons for choosing the tree. Why this specific tree? What about it resonates with you? How might you be similar? Focus in on a specific part of the tree, perhaps a branch or twig. Observe the leaves here and notice how far into the process they are. What do the different colours reveal to you about the stages of change? And how does this resonate with your own readiness to let go? Take note of your observations of this branch or twig, and do the same for the tree as a whole. You may find it useful to capture your observations in some way, perhaps in a journal. Allow your connections, thoughts, feelings, and revelations to spill onto the pages, as the tree's wisdom and embrace of change inspires and connects you to insights and understandings of your own process. Then revisit your tree as often as you'd like, and at least once or twice a week throughout the autumn season. With each visit, notice the progression and changes, and continue to reflect upon how these resonate and compare to your own releasing process. What do you identify most with? What wisdom are you absorbing from the tree? And how is this assisting you with letting go? Remain open to all insights and possibilities, gently flowing with your own unfolding process. Appreciate each moment you spend with the tree, acknowledging your shared connection and experience together. Before long, it will be winter, and perhaps you'll look back and be pleasantly surprised at how much lighter you felt since leaving behind those things that used to hold you back. But as for leaving behind your tree, you may well find you've made a beautiful friend for life here, not just for autumn. Here's a recap of the steps. Visit a local location with deciduous trees present. Connect to your breath, inhaling, retaining and releasing. Notice how it feels to hold on and to let go. Walk slowly, noticing what you can see and hear. Sense into the energy of autumn. Observe the trees and choose one to adopt. Get to know your tree. Wonder about your reasons for choosing the tree. Observe the colours of the tree's leaves. Notice how this compares to your own readiness. Take note of your observations and insights. Notice the changes and progressions with each visit. Reflect upon how this resonates with your own process. And appreciate each experience with your tree. Whilst letting go may appear to be the end goal of this practice, once you've experienced being present with the process, you may well see for yourself that it's far more about the journey. When we take the time to look beyond the apparent and the obvious. We enable life's secrets to reveal themselves to us, simply through our own openness to receive new insights. How do these cycles of change serve all life forms? How do we all benefit from them? What do we receive because of them? What do the answers to these questions reveal to you about the purpose of life? Might we all be seeking the same thing? Growth and expansion? As we all move and flow with life's ever-changing landscape, together we all create a beautiful, never-ending story. And it wouldn't be much of a story if everything stayed the same.